The housing that we offer is really incredible in that we now provide 100 apartments to formerly homeless individuals. The individuals who go into our apartments have gone through a number of different interviews and they've been vetted. We want to make sure it's a good fit. Every month, those individuals will come and they'll pay their rent, and that gives buy-in. So that's important. People understand it's their place and then take care of our units. And they do.
James West. I live at St. Benedict's, so I went back to outreach and they said, you need a place to stay permanent. So you don't walk, I'm walking around a lot, so it took several months. It wasn't an overnight thing. It took several months to get in, and then it was like a dream come true. When I got out there, I re-landscaped everything, and then when I got done landscaping, they said, you can make a garden there. When I first started in the garden, the ground was all real hard and crunchy. I got all the grass clippings from them. And we started putting it down 4 to 6 inches thick over all the beds. It has made the garden lush and green. And then there's the soup kitchen. I grow lettuces and greens for salads and tomatoes. And I take 30 or 40 pounds of lettuce every time I go in.
My name is Kathy, and I live at St. Martin's 2. Prior to living at St. Martin 2, I was homeless. I was living in my car, and I did do that with my dog as well. Her name is Dixie. She became my rock after that, you know? If you live in the desert in your car, when the sun goes down, there's, unless it's the middle of summer, there's no more heat. But yeah, I was sleeping in a hat, and I was sleeping in mittens in the icy cold. Growing up, there was some emotional abuse. There was quite a bit, actually. We had a beautiful house, beautiful neighbors, but I was raised in someone else's addiction. And then moving forward in my life, I unknowingly sought out the same type of relationships with others. I suffer from chronic PTSD. I have a condition called ulcerative colitis. I develop ulcers in the colon, so you're bleeding internally until the doctor can get it to stop, basically. So you're in and out of the ER, you're in and out of the hospital, you're getting blood transfusions. You've always got medical bills piling up. I was unable to go to work. I was unable to do the things that I needed to do to keep my home. I have a cousin in the area, and I went to him and I said, do you know where I can go for help? And that's the person that directed me to Grand Valley Catholic Outreach. The first time I walked into my apartment, it was very surreal. Very grateful. I had a bed for the first time in 3 years. If I did not have Catholic Outreach in my life, I would have lost my vehicle at this point. And I would have been living on the street.
My name is Lee Mann. I'm living here at the Mother Teresa Apartments. Grand Junction is my hometown. Back I worked for a big construction company here in town. One day I came up and my stomach started swelling, and I went and saw the doctor. Next thing I know, I was having liver and kidney failure. Having the doctor tell you, that you're pretty close to dying. And I lost my job, lost all my savings. I was putting everything into doctors and everything. I'd gotten down to human resources, and they recommended me to Catholic Outreach. I got this phone call that was just, we might have a place for you. I can remember holding back the tears that I had some place to go. Without Catholic Outreach, I would be homeless.